Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. Today I decided, it's been a while since I posted the Nekros. You know, there's been a lot of changes. I figure I'd show you how I keep Nekros able to keep up with the current game. Hello everyone, welcome back for another Warframe build video. Today I am doing a revisit to Nekros since it's been a couple years. Show you how I built him for current content and how I keep him alive in Steel Path, because Nekros, he's good loot frame, so you want to run him, but at the same time he has some struggling with staying alive, and like his Shield of Shadows probably needs to be revamped because it doesn't exactly keep you alive as well as it used to. So for this one, as you can see, I've got a yellow and a blue shard on shield capacity and casting speed, because he does have troubles with his casting, but this is what I use, right? Stand United, Prime Surefooted, which isn't exactly necessary, but if you have the regular one, or Power Drift, I believe is the one that gives you Power Drift, yeah, resist knockdown. But I went with a shield tank for Nekros to keep him up, so I got Vigilant Vigor, Primary Direction, and my Fast Deflection for max shields and shield recharge. You've got Augur Reach and then Augur Secrets, so you can when you have your Desecrate up and your Gloom up, you know, those you don't really have to keep popping, but you pop your Terrify, and that'll strip armors while also giving you shields, and hopefully some overshields in the same time. Despoil, of course, kept that augment on, because it just helps you keep your Desecrate up. Same with Prime Continuity. And then I got Archon Intensify, which, since I've got Gloom on as my from first ability, right? You got constant healing, so you got your constant another plus 30% ability strength for Gloom slowing enemies, because that slow will go up with more ability strength, along with your armor reduction gets up to 100%. So it, you know, Steel Path, it just fucking desecrate, you activate your Desecrate, you activate your Gloom, and then you pop Terrify on enemies, like, all the time. And Shadows of the Dead, I do use Shadows of the Dead, but I don't use my Shield of Shadows as much anymore. There's some builds that I do use it on, but for the most part I don't use Shield of Shadows anymore. And then of course Arcane's augmented multi-efficiency for your ability strength, which again, armor stripping goes up, your slow goes up. It gets to the point where the enemies don't look like they're moving at all around you, which is nice, except for Xmas units, of course, because they're, until you get rid of their overguard, they're not going to be affected by crowd control abilities. And then more efficiency for duration, helps you keep your Gloom up, your energy down while you're using it. Not to mention your Terrify armor strip stays longer in case you can't kill the enemies right away, and your Desecrate increases the health drain a little bit. With my Nekros having shield tanking, I usually run it with a good secondary or sidearm that can deal enough damage without you having your secondary merciless, because I put on secondary fortifier, which is rank, I have a rank 4, but rank 5 is gain 1 overguard for every 100 damage dealt to enemy overguard, deals 8 times extra damage to overguard. So it's a good way to get rid of your enemy overguard, right? Which is one of his main weaknesses. But it also gives him another survivability aspect, because as you're in the mission and you're you're going against Xmas units, right? I use Nekros since it spreads to other enemies, right? While you're firing and it's hitting almost all the enemies in the area, you're getting overguard while killing the enemies. Shooting the crowd, Nekros spreading to the other enemies, right? It's the Xmas unit that has the overguard, so it gives the units just basically a secondary way of surviving. If you're wondering why, another reason Nekros does better with shields, like you look at your Sentinel companions, right? They have Guardian, which, you know, gets your shields back when you run out. And then Shield Charger helps replenish your shields. And, you know, it's just easier for Nekros to rely on his shields for surviving, whereas he uses his health for his abilities, right? So if you're relying on your health for your abilities, you're more likely to end up killing yourself. And it's just one thing. It's like, that's why if I ever want to add more of Archon shards to him, I'll probably do more shield capacity for him. But where I'm at right now, I'm able to survive just fine in Steel Path. He's a good frame to grind resources for, you know, but he does have that struggle with staying alive. That's even in early game, shields are his best option, right? That's why 370 health, doesn't seem like very much, but 1700 shields, decent enough. And that's it for how I keep my Nekros alive and how I play him in Steel Path. Thank you all for watching. See you again.